If you've been watching my videos and following my styling journey for quite some time, then you know that I believe that style is more than just clothes. There are so many different ways that you could transform your clients' lives without physically dressing them. And over the last decade or so, while building my business and growing and really positioning myself as an expert, I've been able to dabble into so many different things that have helped me to truly position myself as an expert, increase my impact, and increase my income as a stylist. So if that's something you want to do, then you're in the right place. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So make sure you keep watching. Hey stylists, it's your favorite style biz coach Kristen, and as always, I'm excited to be here today. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new here. I talk about all things business and style and really make sure that you understand that what you do as a stylist is important. We are serving people, we are helping people, and we are changing lives with style. So remember that. So in today's video, as I mentioned, I'm walking you through how to diversify your income as a stylist, because there are so many different ways that you can reach your audience without actually styling them. Not everybody wants to be styled. Not everybody is in a space to even afford to be styled. I don't know about you, but I can't even afford my own services. So it's important for you to understand that in order for you to continue making an impact in the industry, you have to be able to help people in a variety of different ways. And that doesn't mean just offering a bunch of services. That's not what I mean. I mean really making sure that you are taking advantage of your strengths and using what you currently have to maximize your impact. So real quick, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristen Johnson, and I'm the CEO and founder of Project Style University, where I help first generation personal stylists truly transform their love for styling into a profitable business. I do that through coaching and mentorship, and of course YouTube with these educational videos. And I'm so excited to be back and just continuing to be consistent with these videos, because I love recording them, and I also love being a resource to you, because I did not have this when I was building my business. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate the support. And if you have a question, if there's a topic that you want me to cover that I have not covered just yet, definitely make sure you comment in the description box below. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, because there are so many different ways you can diversify your income as a stylist, and it's going to take me days if I talk about all of them, but I'm just going to talk through some of my favorites that I've actually tried and that I actually do, and hopefully this video will be able to help you and just show you your next best steps so that you can do them too. All right, so one of the many things that I do to diversify my income as a stylist is I speak. So y'all, use what you already have. Use your voice. Now, for a long time, I was afraid. I was afraid to speak. I wasn't confident enough to stand in front of groups of people and talk. I get it. But when you're passionate about something and you're confident with what you're talking about, it becomes a lot easier for you to stand in front of people and share what it is that you are passionate about. So I knew that I was passionate about styling. I knew that I was passionate about body shapes. I knew that I was passionate about just fashion in general. So the topics that I was talking about wasn't the hard part. It was actually having the confidence to stand in front of people and talk about it as the expert. So just know that you are the expert. You know what you're talking about. Don't second guess yourself. I used to do that all the time, and sometimes I find myself still doing it, but try not to second guess yourself. And if you feel like you're stumbling over your words, if you feel like you're doubting yourself or not feeling as confident, stop, take a break, breathe, and get back right into it. It also helps to prepare too. So even for my videos, I prepare notes and I make sure that I jot down the things that I know that I want to talk about, because I can talk. And sometimes I can talk and I don't feel like I'm making sense because I'm all over the place, because that's how passionate I am about styling and the business of styling and fashion. So don't be afraid to take notes. And there's so many different ways that you can speak. You can speak on panels. You can speak at different events. You can speak on camera. You can do live segments. All of these different ways are ways for you to speak and share your voice. And it really helps to increase your reach because people who don't live in your area, people who are not right in front of you, can see this content later if it's previously recorded and uploaded to YouTube or uploaded to social media, or if you record it live and post it to your feed, or if you're at an event and it's recorded and uploaded to their website. People can see this stuff for a long period of time, however long it's going to be available for them to watch it. So make sure you look good, make sure you feel good, make sure all of the things, but most importantly, make sure you share the right information. Make sure you share the right social media handles. Make sure you share your right name, your right email address, whatever it is that they need to get in contact with you. And also make sure that what you're talking about is exactly how you feel and is exactly what you mean. People can kind of tell when you're lying, or people can kind of tell when you are like not really sure what you're talking about. You're not as confident in yourself. So don't talk about anything that you're not confident about. That's what I'm going to tell you. Don't talk about anything and speak on any topics that you are not 100% confident about. Only talk on topics and speak on topics that you know exactly what you're talking about, you truly believe exactly what you're talking about, and you are passionate about it. Because there are so many times where I tried speaking on topics that other stylists were talking about, or topics that I thought people would enjoy, and I just wasn't fully confident. And it really put a damper on me, and it made me feel like I didn't know what I was saying. And it sucks, you know, if you're meeting someone for the first time and they're watching you and they're listening to what you're saying and you don't sound confident, you're not making a good impression. So you want to make a good first impression on people. And in order for you to do that, you have to talk about what you know. So only talk about what you know. And of course, when you're not talking, do your research. Figure out what else it is that you need to know about in order to be more confident in your expertise. And that leads me into YouTube, y'all. If you are a stylist and you are not on YouTube, you need to be on YouTube. Why? Because styling and fashion is a visual thing. People want to see style. People want to see fashion. People want to see a look. But not even that. People who are wanting to dress better, people who are wanting to elevate their style, they want to learn how to do that from someone who does it well. If the people that you're reaching doesn't have an Instagram, not everybody has an Instagram, not everybody has a LinkedIn, not everybody has a Facebook, but a lot of people have YouTube. A lot of people who aren't even like on this platform to share any content, they just come to YouTube to learn. They literally use it as a search engine. So if you're a stylist and you're not on YouTube, this is your sign to get on YouTube, because it's a great platform to position yourself as an expert, to share what it is that you know, and to really teach other people how to do what you do. The cool thing about YouTube is that you can record it and you can edit out the parts where you're messing up. You don't just have to go straight and keep going. You know, you can stop, you can take a breath, and you can edit out the parts where you mess up, and you'll only show them the best parts of the video. So if you're trying to figure out how to diversify your income as a stylist, YouTube is one of the ways you can do that. And I will say, you don't need a camera. Now, obviously, I'm at a space in my career where I was able to purchase a camera and invest in a camera in my business. But for a long time, I just used my phone, y'all. So use what you have. Use your phone. I will say make sure you have some decent lighting. I will say that's important, but lighting is a little bit cheaper, at least from my experience. Lighting is a little bit more cheaper than a camera. So get you some good lighting, get you a nice background, a clean background. You can hang up clothes in your background. You can put clothes on a rolling rack, or it can just be a solid background. And get you a phone and make sure that you are sharing your expertise and really showing up as an expert on camera, because YouTube is really going to help to change your business, because it's changing mine. Another way to diversify your income as a stylist is to create content. Become a content creator, but you don't have to call yourself a content creator to be a content creator. You can just create content that aligns with your business. But also, when I say create content, I mean essentially partnering with other brands, building up your platform, and really getting paid to create content. in your own unique way. Now, this is something that I'm trying to get more into. It's been something that I've been fighting with for quite some time, but I am working on a influencer deck, or just some type of deck where I can send to brands and I can send to other industry experts in hopes of partnering, because I'll be the content creator to really bring our vision to life and their products to life. So you can do that too. Now, I will say, I don't want you to get confused with a influencer or a style influencer, because it kind of is that, but you don't have to call yourself that. You can still be a stylist and really give your own unique perspective on how you can create content based around what it is that you do. So for example, I use LTK, which I'm sure I mentioned this quite a few times. Now with LTK, I don't have to partner with these brands, but on the platform partners with the brands. So all I have to do is link the product that I want to promote, and I can easily create a video with these outfits or with these pieces or with this product, and I can share that video on social media, and I can attach that affiliate link there. So affiliate linking is another way. It's kind of a 2-in-1. Affiliate linking is another way to diversify your income. But by partnering with LTK and even Amazon associates, I'm able to link certain items that I use and that I am passionate about and that I love, and refer them to clients of mine. I also have shoppable lookbooks. So that way I can attach links, affiliate links to these products, so that when the client clicks on whatever product they want to purchase, that commission goes to me. And there's so many different ways that you can use affiliate linking. You can attach affiliate links in your YouTube descriptions. You can attach affiliate links in your blog posts. You can attach affiliate links in your social media handle. You can attach affiliate links in your social media bios. You can attach affiliate links in your ebooks, which is something I'm going to talk about later on in this video. And you can just attach affiliate links anywhere. Regardless, it doesn't matter who actually clicks on the link and purchases. All that matters is that link is linked to you. So there's so many different ways, again, that you can diversify your income as a stylist, and that is one of the easiest ways without feeling like you have to say or do anything. You can just have a link and leave it anywhere for anyone to shop. And next, that leads me to collaborations and partnerships. So kind of similar to what I was saying by becoming an influencer or a content creator, and I put it in quotation marks because, again, you don't necessarily have to call yourself that in order to actually do that. I still call myself a style savant. I will always call myself a style savant, but I'm a style savant that creates content. I'm a style savant that partners with brands. I'm a style savant that partners with fashion designers and clothing designers. So definitely think of it in that way and put it in that perspective. When you collaborate and partner with these other brands, you should have some type of deck that shows people what you can do for them and the benefit of them partnering with you. And this is something that I'm working on right now. This is something that I've been meaning to create but have not gotten around to it just yet, and kind of have honestly been putting it off. But it's a great opportunity for you to, again, showcase yourself as an expert, showcase what you've done, showcase how partnering could truly benefit you and the brand, so that they know that they're investing in the right person. I think it's important for stylists to consider becoming influencers or becoming content creators, because we actually know how to style other bodies. Now, most of these style influencers and most of these content creators only dress themselves. So they only have really one perspective on how an item can fit someone. But as a stylist, we know how an item can fit us, but we also know how an item can fit our clients. And if you're anything like me, you work with a variety of body shapes and a variety of sizes. So when you know that something can fit someone that is plus size versus petite versus tall versus average size, then that is even more of a benefit for the brand. Because they're like, oh, like if you know it's gonna look good, and it also, if your audience is diverse like that, then we definitely want to work with you. And when you are partnering with these brands, again, it's another way for you to make money on the back end. So truly consider that as a stylist. Another way to make money as a stylist is to create create courses. Show people how to style themselves in a course. Take people through a program where they can get access to content that shows them how to take steps on how to clean out their closet, or how to curate outfits, or how to go shopping, how to shop online, how to determine their body shape. Create a course for your audience, because again, not everybody is in a space where they can afford your services. So a course can be a low ticket offer, a course can be a high ticket offer for you, however you want to do it. But that is a really, really great piece of content that can be pre-recorded and shared with anyone, and anyone can purchase it if they're interested in knowing the information that's inside. You can add so much value in a course that a lot of people won't get by just watching a video, or just attending a workshop, or just attending a masterclass. So truly consider creating a course for what it is that you do as a stylist. For example, I've actually created courses for stylists. So not necessarily teaching people how to style themselves, but how stylists can actually start their businesses as stylists. So that was my way of diversifying my income. On top of that, I also became a coach for stylists. So I wasn't just out here teaching people how to style themselves, but also teaching stylists how to actually create their business, launch their business, grow their business, and scale their business, and literally do everything that I did in my business to grow and to showcase themselves as an expert. So it's so many different ways that you can go about tackling that course option as diversifying your income, because it doesn't just always have to be teaching people how to style themselves. It could teach people how to do whatever it is that you've done and really showcase your expertise in whatever it is that you can do. Although I can create courses that show people how to style themselves, I decided to take a different route, and you can do the same thing. So I encourage you to create a course and really show people what you're made of. Again, there are so many different ways that you can diversify your income as a stylist, but I'm just going to talk about these few. There is one more that I do want to mention that I hit on earlier in this video, and that is creating digital products. So kind of sort of like creating a course, which is also digital and virtual, you can also create a digital product, meaning this can be an ebook, this can be a download for your audience to get a taste of what it is that you do as a stylist, or for whatever topic you want to cover as a stylist. So for example, I created the Body Shape Bible. So back in 2019, I started focusing on body shapes because I saw a need for women to know their shape. And I also was getting a lot of the wrong information from clients. They were giving me their wrong sizes, and I just knew that I needed to give them the right resources so that they can know how to do it themselves. So the Body Shape Bible was born. And then this ebook, I'm sure I talked about this before, I walk my clients through the importance of knowing their body shape. I introduce them to my 5 body shapes that I created. I show them how to take their measurements, and I list out some styles that best flatter their shape. So that is my signature ebook that I have for SCB Luxury Styling. And there is a price point attached to that ebook. And I have been selling that ebook since 2019, y'all. So that is a digital resource that will help to, 1, diversify your income, but 2, also increase your reach. Because again, this ebook is something that my clients have purchased, but also other people who have not yet become a client can also purchase this ebook too, to get a taste of what it is that I have to offer. Now, digital products don't always have to have a price point attached to it. You can also create digital products that are free. So people can come to your website, your social media, and they can download a free digital product. This way, you'll be able to capture their name, contact information, phone number, their email, all the things. So they will then be added to your emailing list, which I talked about in a previous video. And your emailing list is something that you want to work on building and really making sure that you are staying engaged with your emailing list and nurturing them. But in order to get people on that emailing list, you can create a digital product that is free for people to download. So that way they'll get on your emailing list, and now when you send out an email, they'll also receive it. So digital products can be free. Digital products can have a price point added to them, but it is a great way for people to learn about what it is that you do, get a taste of what it is that you do, before they decide to truly invest in your services. And trust me, y'all, it helps. It really, really helps, because investing in a stylist is very scary for some people. The average person has never worked with a stylist before. So if they're seeing you and you're the only stylist they've seen, and then they come to you and, you know, your services are at least $1,000, it might kind of scare them. And I'm not saying that $1,000 is expensive. I think that's a great starting point. But for a lot of people, it can be a little scary. So make sure that you have a variety of different ways for people to work with you that doesn't always have that high price point attached to it. So that way you can continue nurturing them and just building the trust with them. So when they are ready, they know who to call. So I think that's it, y'all. I've covered quite a few different ways to diversify your income. These are all ways that I've actually dabbled into, but also a lot of ways that will be a great start for you if you're new to the industry, even if you're more established or even a seasoned stylist. So I truly hope this video was helpful for you. It was very fun talking through some different ways to diversify your income as a stylist. I hope that I gave you a different perspective, and I hope that I motivated you to try one of these if you have not already, or try all of them if you have not already. But I am super excited to continue watching you grow in your styling business. And again, don't hesitate to leave any questions below that you may have about diversifying your income or just about building your styling business in general. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Sueño.